Welcome back to Dark Souls, the ultimate sorcerer guide, everyone. In this episode, we're gonna finish up kind of what we started in this area, and that is pick up Dusk's spells. Now, since I quit and reloaded the game, this should spawn the enemy that traps her, so I should not have to do any more quitting and reloading. Anyways, this episode is gonna probably come out a lot later than normal. I had a pretty busy day at work, so I got home later than normal, and that kind of pushed my whole day back a little bit, including recording. So yeah, that is why this episode is gonna probably come out later. Yeah, you do have to be careful with this thing because it deals a lot of damage, and of course you have not the most ideal place to fight it. Now, of course, luckily he does telegraph all the stuff he does pretty well. So he's not that difficult to fight. Oh, be careful. Yeah. It's not an attack he uses. Fuck. Look at him dodging everything I do. That thing looks way better. I just noticed how much better he looks here in the remastered version. Look at that sword. Nice particle effects. Dusk is one of the more decent looking NPCs, although they all still look like ass. Of course. Alright, shut the fuck up. Let's go. Anyways, Dusk, we probably do have to quit and reload. There's the thing about this game, if you're not used to it. They kind of got better with this as the series went along, but in this game you have to constantly quit and reload shit. Just trading with the crows is the biggest pain in the ass. Which is, I think, one of the reasons why most people don't do it. The crow trading, because it's just like... might as well just find the stuff normally, because they don't actually have anything you cannot get in the real world as far as I know. See, the first problem here is I don't remember where she spawns or where her summon sign is. God damn it, you probably do have to quit and reload, don't you? Alright, let's get this over with. Rip off the band-aid. Technically, she doesn't have too many useful spells. She has some good trolling spells, but in terms of usefulness, yeah, but she does have something else that is kind of useful. I didn't think that would be that visible. Wait, where do you get her stuff? That's what I don't remember, because she has the crown, doesn't she? What up, Dusk? Alright, let's get this bootleg ass jet. I still don't know how exactly you do that. I've done it in all the Souls games, but I still don't know what exactly or why exactly that happens. This is what we want. For 1,000 you can pick up the Oolacile Ivory Catalyst, which is a fairly decent spell. Now, let's pick up Hidden Body and Cast Light because they're pretty cheap. The rest I'm gonna save for later. None of these, except Chameleon, are too useful. Chameleon is good for trolling, and that's about it. We will look at what these spells do in a bit. But Oolacile Ivory Catalyst. The unique thing about it is, aside from the fact that it looks retarded, is, I mean, look at it. It's a tree branch. The unique thing about it is that it has a fixed magic augment. Or magic adjust. I keep calling it magic augment, but it's magic adjust. And that is good for basically any low intelligence sorcery build. Basically, if you're playing a dumb sorcerer, use this catalyst because I think up to 26 intelligence. This is the best catalyst in the game. That's not my info. Somebody left a comment about it, and that's why I know. Yeah, Havel. Look at him dot. Damn. What a pro. But he got his ass parried. I mean, just in terms of... It's kind of ridiculous. Parrying in this game is ridiculous because you can do it to so many things. Oh yeah, and of course you can eat shit if you're not careful. Of course, Havel, the problem with him is he is a dumbass and he cannot go through this door. Yeah, eat shit. So he's supposed to be like very resistant to magic. I got fucked up by Havel. This can happen. As you can see, he deals a fair bit of damage, you know. Just a fair bit. Where am I even gonna respawn? I think back at... Oh shit. Was I seriously this... Man, I'm so stupid. I seriously didn't rest. Well, we got some backtracking to do. Oh man, I really thought I rested at... I'm poisoned. Well, I really thought I rested at the Valley of the Drakes, but now that I remember it, I'm an idiot. I'm officially an idiot. I should cut this out, but this is the true Souls experience, so... You know, you're gonna watch me. If I fuck up, then I fuck up really badly. I've never missed that roll once. And of course I do it now. It's not even the 10,000 souls because it's just souls, but just the principle. I'm more pissed about that humanity I lost, actually. Which, whatever. There's the thing, like, only if you play these types of games for a long time can you have this attitude where you lose like 10,000 souls and it's like, who gives a fuck, you know? That's the thing. Whereas on I remember on my like first, second playthroughs, I nearly had like a mini heart attack when my souls were on the line. And then it's just like, whatever. If I'm that desperate to level up, I will go farm or something. The thing is, okay, levels do matter in the Souls games if you're playing a specific build. Like for this build, getting 40 intelligence is important because or it's even higher than 40, right? White Dragon Breath. I don't remember the exact stats for that spell. But whatever, you know, like here, okay, levels do matter. But other than that, levels really don't matter in this game. You could be level... I think the maximum in this game is like 700 and something. And still get your shit kicked in if you don't know what the hell you're doing. Or you could be like some MLG pro player and beat everything with a Cestus and being level 1. You know, it doesn't really matter in this game. Well, we do get to do a lot of running. You know, this character is gonna get her axis size, his. I said her because my other character is a female. Sometimes you gotta play those waifus. Do not die again. Talking to myself, of course. I'm gonna go ahead and... Well, should I even try killing Havel? And my souls don't matter, actually. I mean, Havel is... I'm sure he drops like a few thousand souls, but... I don't need the ring. I don't need the... Well, the ring, basically. And you know, now that I think about it, I think Dusk set You can pick it up in the Darkroot Basin, which at this point I'm too lazy to go back there. I know it's not that far, but should I go back there? It's gonna be a useless episode. And as promised, I will show off those spells that I picked up. In just a little bit. Of course, this bonfire is gonna be inactive. I know some people asked in the comments why I didn't kick Lautrec off and why I didn't get the Ring of Favor and Protection. First of all, honestly, I don't really like the Ring of Favor and Protection, especially in these types of builds. I'll take it if I'm playing a strength build or something, but you know, sorcerers and any type of magic class, you want all the ring slots you can get. And the fact that you can take the favor and protection off is a pretty big disadvantage. Because this is like sorcerers, you do have to switch your rings sometimes to bellowing and whatever the other one is called. What up? This guy is such a noob. I mean, look at his haircut. Yeah, we'll pick up Magic Shield, even though it's pretty much obsolete at this point. And yeah, we'll pick up that as well. The thing about Magic Shield is it's a decent spell on paper, but it doesn't last nearly long enough. And you get Great Magic Shield, which is actually a good spell. So yeah, just becomes obsolete way too quick. Yeah, this reminds me, I didn't talk about the Dusk Crown Ring. You get it from the Hydra. This magic crown-shaped ring was granted to Princess Dusk. Allows wearer to cast additional magics, but at the cost of 1/2 of HP. It's not worth it. I'm just gonna tell you right now, this is absolutely not worth it. Unless you're specifically playing like a low level, well, not even low level, but like a low HP glass cannon mage thingy, if that's your thing. You know, like you can get red tearstone and all that, if you're not gonna take damage anyways. But other than that, absolutely not worth it. Because you only get half of the castings or something. Not even that. Like if I put it on now, I think it would put my... I have 20 Great Soul Arrows. And we would get... Oh yeah, you get half. Okay. Let's show off some of these doink spells. Which they're not doink at all. Hidden Body. Yeah. Cast Light is probably the only one we're gonna actually use. And I also got Magic Shield and Great Heavy Solar. Great Heavy Solar will probably keep because it's actually fairly powerful. Hidden Body, the clue is kind of in the name. You can actually use this to sneak past certain enemies. But why would you want to do that? In PvP, it's actually useless. Alright, Cast Light. These are basically two spells that cancel each other out, because Cast Light puts a little... Or wow, that actually looks fairly nice with the new... I'm sure that's a new texture or a new effect, because that looks very, very good. And Magic Shield is exactly what it sounds like. It enhances your shield. Yeah, that Cast Light thing looks very, very nice. I'm actually excited to get to Anor Londo to see how they kind of do it. Or how it looks in general, because some of the textures, especially in the background in Anor Londo, looked like ass. Okay, let's not use an actual weapon. There's some pro demonstration of magic weapon right here. Alright, let's have a look at See, you can block it. Fuck, these guys are so low tier that they don't even... Alright, let's switch to target shield. Yeah, this should be a good demonstration. See, I took chip damage. And the weapon went through. You cast magic shield. You take a lot less chip damage and a lot more bounces off. Now the thing is, the reason I say this spell becomes obsolete very quickly. Well, okay, let me start over. First reason is no spell or no shield really has that high stat requirements. You can get the heater shield. Yeah, you can get the heater shield fairly easily in this game for very few stat investments. Basically any build can use it. And that already has 100% block. The more useful thing about Magic Shield is that it actually reduces how much stamina damage you take. Yeah, Great Soul, Heavy Soul, Great Heavy Soul, and Magic Weapon. Out of these spells, Great Heavy is probably a little bit OP for this stage in the game. Oh yeah, I didn't kill this thing, did I? Oh, there's a... I did kill this thing. I didn't kill it on my other playthrough. But yeah, looking at this cast light thing, it does fill me with some hope. Because, you know, these are just like quality of life improvements, but they do matter. Like, you cannot say that they don't matter. And I sure as hell hope that Dusk's stuff is gonna be there. I think you get it in the corner, right? Where you fight the golem. But then, it's been so long that I'm starting to get... I'm unsure of myself. But anyways, Great Heavy is a pretty decent spell. It's actually the highest damage Soul Arrow spell. Only the Soul Spears and on some of the other ones they do more damage. How long does that thing last, this cast light? Because it's been going for quite a while now. I'll probably like cast it at some bonfire in the catacombs and then just like use it all the way through. Because I mean, this lasts for a ridiculous amount of time, and I don't even have the bellowing or lingering dragon crest on. Speaking of, those spells are so unbelievably OP. Not spells, rings. If you haven't played this game, there's no 2-tier rings for sorceries. You know, I think they in Dark Souls 2 they're called, there's the young bellowing or something like that. Oh no, okay. I was really scared for like a half a second. I was really scared. I was really scared. But no, it's here. It's here. That's what we want. Can't believe it. Wait, I never noticed that it bounces like that. That's some disco shit right there. Anyways, Dusk set. I don't like how this thing looks, but you have the Crown of Dusk. Its wearer is blessed by all manner of magics. This raises the power and effect of wearer's magic, but damage suffered by magic attacks also rises. This thing looks absolutely ridiculous. I wish it didn't look this ridiculous. It's like some like... I don't know how to describe it. It's like you know, like one of those like typical cartoon crazy scientists that has the hair sticking out like that. That's what it looks like. However, the effect is incredibly useful, especially since not many enemies actually use magic attacks in this game. Enemies use fire attacks, lightning attacks, all that shit, but you know, straight up magic attacks, not many enemies do. No, oh shit. I didn't want to be an asshole to him. It doesn't matter though, like you can just give it to him after that. Cool. We should have a long sword plus 10 before long. Huh, before long. Let's pop a humanity and pop a human form. Did I talk to Onion Bro? I'm not planning on doing his quest really, but fuck, that thing looks so ridiculous. Especially on a male character, it's like, goddamn. Never mind. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice. I know I say never sacrifice fashion or practicality for fashion. I don't know what the hell I just did. I didn't mean to do that. But whatever. But in certain occasions, the sacrifice is worth it. Motherfucker. How lucky. This always happens to me. I swear. People have been watching me for... Oh shit, look at that. Through the thing too. People who have been watching me for a long while, or quite a while, know how often I get lucky and survive with one or two HP points left. And thankfully, none of these asshole traps reset like they do in Neo. So one thing I hate about Neo, the fucking traps resetting all the time too. And something I forget as well all the time because I'm so used to them not doing that in this game that, you know, it always catches me off guard. What up? As you can see, what I was saying, Great Heavy is pretty strong at this. It's probably too strong for this stage in the game, but whatever. Oh shit. We're gonna have a magic battle, sort of. That effect is also improved. Ooh shit, I thought I mistimed it. Actually, killing her this way is a lot easier. Oh, how did you survive that? As you can see, that did 210 damage. I will wait. Actually, we can test this. 190. $138. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about practicality and fashion. Like 138 versus 190 is significant. I would say it's significant enough where I'm willing to overlook the fashion no-no of this thing. Like, even through his low tier ass shield, it still does 60 damage. Alright, Onion Bro. I gotta talk to him here if you want to continue his quest line. Which I plan on doing? I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Eat shit, get crushed. There we go. Gonna go and pick up the Ring of Steel Protection because I have nothing better to equip. So we might as well. It raises your defense, but not by, unfortunately not by enough for it to actually be worth the ring slot. Sure. Why are you alive? You shouldn't be alive, you know. It's not how this event is supposed to occur. Yeah, these two are supposed to be dead. Weird. I've had this happen before. I don't know what exactly causes it. Or did I talk to him? I genuinely don't know. No, I haven't. Nice crotch shot on my character. Do apologize. Don't worry, we got you, bro. Nice meta joke there, by the way, with the rolling. My favorite in this game is when you roll up the stairs. That is hilarious. Try doing that and you'd probably break your neck immediately. I'm still bothered by the fog gates. That's the only thing so far graphically that bugs me. Oh, you're still alive? There we go. There is a ring here somewhere. I don't remember what it's called, but it's not technically a sorcery item because it just makes your steps silent. But is it like the slumbering dragon ring or some shit like that? It's not that useful. And neither is killing this mimic, but you know, this is such a classic. Like, putting this mimic here is, well, it has to be one of the greatest gaming trolls ever, because you're moving through. The first time around, this area felt incredibly challenging. You're moving through, you see the chest, you've never seen this thing before. Like, the very concept of a mimic is unknown to you, and bam, eats you. First time, I think I nearly had a mini heart attack. I mean, I like I said, it's one of the greatest like gaming trolls ever, I think. So what we gotta do here is break the wall for our friend Logan, who's gonna be pretty damn important for this. And then we gotta move it for Ziegmeyer. I think moving it once is enough for the quest line to proceed. Yeah. Should we go down there? Yeah, we should. Would be the perfect cap off to this episode. To finally meet Logan. Big hat Logan. Luckily, not Logan Paul. He's not gonna start vlogging in our faces and be a douchebag. He's not gonna find a hanging body and start filming it. He knows we're a sorcerer because we have that fucking thing on our head. Yeah, you can use the master key. I remembered correctly. Sounds good. Yeah, he's gonna impart it because he, of course, is the advanced sorcery merchant, I guess. You have a nice view of things from here. You can see some really good vistas from here. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode here. It Want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Dark Souls Remastered, the Ultimate Sorcerer Guide. Again, sorry for getting this episode out later, probably. I was just kind of busy today. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. And we'll... Fuck. I got invaded. Wonderful. Perfect way to end this episode. GG's and see you next time. Goodbye.